Hi everyone, and welcome back to the second part of my 2016 Best of Beauty Roundup. I've just finished filming part one of this, which was my favourite makeup products from last year, so I will leave that link for you guys to go and watch. But this is part two, and this is all about skincare. I'm actually really excited to film this because I haven't done a skincare roundup or a skincare routine for a while, so this is kind of my actual skincare routine right now, as well as my all-time favourite products from the whole year. If you're new to these videos, I will leave a playlist link down below of all the other ones that I've done. I think we have a good 2 or 3 years of these backed up now, so all the way to 2013, I think. That's a long time ago. So let's get started with this video. As always, I have these in categories, so I have a different category for each skincare product, and I'm just going to tell you my favourite. So the first category is Best Makeup Remover, and this goes to this very sad looking empty bottle of Chanel eye makeup remover. I've just gone through this because it is the best eye makeup remover I've ever used. It might seem a little bit excessive to have a Chanel eye makeup remover, but I've tried quite a few of their skincare bits this year and I've really come to enjoy them as a skincare brand. You can't tell now because you can't see it, but this is one of the Biphase eye makeup removers, so you have an oily part and you shake it up, and honestly this has taken off makeup far better than any other eye makeup remover I've ever tried. So I really love this. I have a second one now waiting in the box for me to use, but I have just the tiniest little bit of this left, so I'm kind of eking it out and using as much as possible because it's not that cheap. It's also not extremely pricey. I think it's probably one of the better priced Chanel skincare products. But if you wear a lot of mascara, a lot of liner and eye makeup, and you're looking for an amazing eye makeup remover, this is just the best I've ever tried. Best cleanser, which I'm sure is not going to shock any of you, goes to the Oskia Renaissance Cleansing Gel. It's a gel cleanser, but it's actually more like a very thin balm. I think that's why I love it so much. It comes in a pump, so it's very easy and convenient to use, but it does act like a balm cleanser, and balm cleansers are just my favourite. They have my heart. This melts down makeup so incredibly well. It's an enzyme-based cleanser, so it has pumpkin enzymes in it, which is very exfoliating in a super gentle way that you really don't notice, but it makes my skin look so bright and so refreshed, and I've honestly reached for that literally every single day of the year. It's just my favourite cleanser. Next is Best Exfoliator, and I have a liquid exfoliator for this. I always pick these liquid ones over the very scrubby scrubs. I think they're just a lot more gentle. This one's from Sarah Chapman, who are a brand that I absolutely love when it comes to skincare, so there's a lot of Sarah Chapman things in this video today. It's the liquid facial resurfacer, and this is so cool because it has one of those pumpy pumps that you can put a cotton wool pad on and just press down, and it gives you the perfect amount of product every time. It's the little things that really impress me, it really is. But this one is a lactic acid based exfoliator. Finding out which acid suits your skin the best is so important. There are a lot of these types of products like the Pixi Glow Tonic, which I just can't use because they contain glycolic, and my skin and glycolic just do not mix. They aren't friends, they don't like each other, and I get very irritated skin, very red and raw feeling skin if I use products with glycolic. So it took me a long time to realise that it wasn't all liquid exfoliators, just those ones. Whereas this is lactic acid based and it's so gentle. I think lactic acid is the most gentle of all the acids you can use on your skin. It's very cooling and it's just a real pleasure to use this product. It makes your skin feel so refreshed and so nice, and I use this every single day, so it's something gentle enough to use that often. Next is Best Toner. I think this is the same every year. I really don't use toners that often. I tend to go for exfoliators or facial mists, but when I do feel like using a toner, it's always this one that I reach for. This is the Liz Earle Instant Boost Skin Tonic. I've used this since I think I was 13. I just love Liz Earle so much, and they've always been kind of a staple in my skincare routine. The thing I love about this the most, and probably the reason I keep using it, is the smell. It's just so good. So calming and refreshing, and I absolutely love this. I wish this would come in a perfume. So kind of similar to the category of toner, but still very different in my mind, is Best Facial Mists. I've used facial mists a lot more this year than I did last year. I just think they're a really nice final step to your routine, and especially if I'm using the liquid exfoliator, I like to spray this on the top just to add some more hydration in. So this is from Kiehl's. It's the Cactus Flower and Tibetan Ginseng Hydrating Mist. There are so many of these on the market, these mists, and honestly I've tried a lot of them and they all feel pretty similar, except for this one. I think it's probably the ginseng in this, but it makes your skin feel so cool. So especially in the summer, I was using this a lot. It just feels like a cool breeze blowing on your skin. It's really lovely, very hard to explain without sounding a little bit mad. So probably something I use more for the feeling than the effect that it gives my skin, but I think it is nice if you're feeling quite dry and dehydrated and you just want to boost the moisture levels in your skin. I like it, I like using it, so that is my pick for best facial mist this year. Best serum, and actually the only serum I think I've used all year is again from Sarah Chapman. This is the Skinesis Intense Hydrating Booster. It's a very thin feeling, almost like gel textured serum, and it's basically just pure hyaluronic acid. It really rehydrates your skin. It's really hard to explain if you haven't used this before, but it's not heavy. It sinks in completely until you basically can't feel it there, but anything else you put on top of this, it just really boosts the moisture in it. I notice every single day the difference that this makes in my skin, and it's just another holy grail one for me. I could not be without this. So best facial oil was going to go to Sunday Riley Luna, which I love and I use a lot, but actually I thought about it, the oil that I've used the most this year is from Clarins, and this is the Blue Orchid Facial Treatment Oil. This is a very cult product, I think for them it's really popular. I think I started using this at the beginning of the year, and it's just become such a routine for me now to use this in the evenings that if I don't have it on, I feel a bit strange, like I don't have enough product on my skin. I'm somebody that likes to load up the hydrating products on my face. I like to look greasy and shiny in the evenings. Just feels really good. So this I kind of sandwich in between the serum that I use and then a moisturizer, and people always ask if you should put oil on before or after your moisturizer. I always used to put it on after and then found out that was a complete waste and it didn't do anything for you, so I always put this on underneath my moisturizer now so it can get right into my skin, and it's just so beautiful, so hydrating, and it makes my skin look very fresh and glowy. So best moisturizer, without a doubt, without fail, is the Sunday Riley Tidal, and this is the Brightening Enzyme Water Cream. I think I have about 3 of these on the go at the moment because I keep buying it even though I don't need to buy it, but I have a lot of them. I just basically don't want to be in a situation where I'm without this because it's just become my go-to everyday moisturizer for morning, for evening. It just adapts so well and I can use this any time of the day, and it just makes my skin feel amazing. It looks all funny and blue and like jelly, and it is a really strange texture. It's somewhere between a gel and a cream. I can never decide, but the plumping effect this has, the deep hydration, the glow it gives, and also the way that it helps makeup go on as well. It's so rare for me especially to find a moisturizer that I can use in the mornings as well as the evening, but this is definitely that. It's amazing, it's a wonder product, and I think it's great. So best eye cream. Eye cream again is one of those products that I use if I have it. I don't really tend to kind of shop around for eye creams. I just stick to whatever I have in the cupboard. And for the last 6 months, that has been the Earle Superskin eye cream. This has actually really impressed me. I wasn't expecting to be super wowed by this, but Earle products, they just do great things. I think this one is slightly anti-aging, which I probably definitely need now that I'm getting into my mid-20s. Time to start using the anti-aging products, especially around my eyes. I've noticed that I have quite a few lines underneath. They're probably more dehydration lines than anything, but I think it's always good to be cautious. So this I've reached for consistently every single day. It's a nice light cream, but it still is hydrating enough to stop me feeling dry around my eyes, which I've been getting more recently. My skin just seems to be drying out the older I get. Great times ahead, great times. Next is best SPF. And I haven't been that great with SPF this year. I used to use it religiously every single day without fail, and I still think it is so important to do so. A lot of my base products and foundations have SPF in them, so I've kind of been relying on that, which I really shouldn't do. So I've been trying to get back into it more recently, and the one that I've been using I really enjoy for a few reasons. This is another one from Perricone MD. I talked about them a lot in the first part of this video. They're just a great brand. They do amazing makeup and they also do skincare as well. So this is the Face Finishing Moisturizer Tint, which is actually, I guess, supposed to be a tinted moisturizer, but I've been using it as my SPF. It just looks like this kind of light brownish cream, but as you blend this in, it releases a tint, so you have a little bit of colour. I love that. I think those types of products are amazing, and this actually has SPF 30 in it, which is pretty high. The great thing about this having a tint is that it never looks too white and ashy on your skin, which some SPFs, especially high ones like an SPF 30, can do. So this is what I've been using to protect my skin more recently, and I really enjoy using it. I think it is a really great product, and definitely winner of best SPF. So a few little skincare extras now. Best face mask, which is actually easier for me to pick than you would think. I've really narrowed down my collection of face masks to about 2 or 3, which I'm proud of. I think I use them more now that I have less and there's not as much choice. But the winner for me this year, and the one that's been my absolute favourite, is the Goddess Skin Clay Mask from Charlotte Tilbury. I'm a long time lover of Charlotte Tilbury skincare products, as well as the makeup. I love everything from that brand. And this is a clay mask that is definitely a lot different to the ones I'm used to. It's a very hydrating clay mask, so it doesn't dry down completely. It doesn't suck every last inch of oil from your pores. It's a clay mask that brightens and softens and hydrates, and I've never come across a product like that, but I love this. I'm so converted to it, and I use this a lot. I probably try and use this twice a week, and it makes my skin so smooth and so soft. I was really wowed the first time I used it, so I've kept on using it, and I've kind of become very consistent with masks nowadays, and I think it's because of this. So best mask of the year goes to Charlotte Tilbury. Best lip balm is something different. I think I featured the NYX Rev de Miel lip balm in the last 4 or 5 of these videos, but I have a new favourite. Everybody gasp, I know. This is the Glossier Balm.com. I am so dying to try more products from Glossier. Hopefully 2017 will be the year they finally do international shipping. Please, skincare gods, make that happen. This you can actually buy on Net-a-Porter, so you can get hold of the lip balms, thankfully, but it kind of just teases you because they're so good. It makes you want to try more. It doesn't have any scent to it. It's a very simple skincare product, but I kind of love it for that. It's not greasy or heavy. It just makes my lips feel super nourished. So definitely winner of best lip balm for me. The final category, if anybody is still here, I hope so, goes to best fragrance. I've managed to pick one this year, which never ever happens. I'm usually so stuck between 3 or 4, but for me there has just been one standout scent this year that I'm obsessed with and I love. This is the Replica Lazy Sunday Morning fragrance from Maison Margiela, and it really does smell like a lazy Sunday morning, which is so hard to describe, but it's fresh and clean and calming, and it makes me feel very relaxed but also a little bit energized. I think it is a floral, although it doesn't smell like any other floral I've ever tried. I'm not a massive fan of florals usually, but this I just love. I think you need to smell this if you haven't before because it's just so beautiful. It's probably more of a summer fragrance, but even though we're in winter, I've been using it. I think it's one of those all year round kind of scents that you can get away with wearing whenever you want to. And when I spray this on my clothes, I can smell it for weeks afterwards. And I love it when fragrances do that, when they're strong enough to kind of linger around for a really long time. So this hands down wins favourite fragrance for me. It's just the best thing I've smelled all year, so I love it. So there is my 2016 best of roundup. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you made it through, congratulations to you. Let me know if you're still here. If you've watched both videos and you're at the end of this one now, comment below saying I've made it. That way we can see who really watched the video and who didn't. So yeah, leave me a comment saying you made it if you're still here, and also let me know what your favourite skincare product of the year was. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and also again thank you so much for all your support in 2016. You really made this channel something very special, and I'm really excited for another year. So I have made a kind of Hello 2017 video if you haven't seen that yet, with some of my best and worst moments from the last year and just kind of a little roundup. So I will leave that linked for you if you want to go and watch that. So that is it from me today. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.